going to get the ugly fogger ready for spring. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to pull the deck off, check everything, lube all the zerk fittings, the grease fittings that we have on there. We're going to sharpen those blades, and then we're going to replace the drive belt on this guy. Have the exact replacement. It's part number 75-167. It is for an Oregon brand, and about to get started. Straightforward. Okay. What we're going to do is unclip the front, 2 clips like this. There's going to be a clip right here in the back. We're going to unclip the bar. This one has a bar, not a cable, and then we will disengage these guys, clipped on either side, and then we're going to take the belt off the front. Then we'll be ready to slide this deck out. So once you have those clips out and the bar disengaged, you just slide this belt off. Now we're going to pull this thing as one unit out the side here. So then we'll get it flipped over. Okay guys, now we got this deck off. Okay. And I'll show you the bottom of that in just a minute. But now we are under here, and it's all standard, pretty straightforward. But I did want to suggest, if you're getting ready to do this and you're not sure exactly how the belt goes, you know, a lot of times they'll give you a little handy guide that is right here, and it is a tractor V-belt drive schematic, and that's great. But sometimes they don't have it, or it's worn, or you can't read it, it's not legible. So just go ahead and take a couple of pictures of it, or sketch it out on a piece of paper, and that way you can kind of get an idea how it's going to run, and that way maybe you won't get too lost. But this isn't terrible. On like a 1 to 5, this is probably a 3, something like this on this model. But anyway, we're going to get started taking this belt off and putting the other one on. More to come. All I have had to do so far, other than threading my belt, is loosen up this belt retainer. It's going to be a 1/2 inch, or if you're in one of them furring countries, it's going to be a 14 millimeter. And that's going to loosen this. Remember, this is an old Craftsman 2, actually, is what this is. So it's pretty straightforward, pretty standard as far as application and uses. They run forever, or at least until I get a hold of them. More to come, guys. Okay guys, now we're back, and this is the belt that I got taken off. And you can see there is some wear on it, but it's not terribly worn. The thing is, that belt was actually 1 inch too short. The belt that I have is a 95.25 inch belt. I don't know why they put the quarter in. And that belt was a 94. It would work, but it wouldn't stop. Now, Mayhem that I am, I'd never considered brakes on my riding mowers that much of a problem, unless I was selling them and then they worked really well. So I'd always downshift. Well, that's just stupid. So we're putting the right belt on there. More to come. Okay guys, show you the finished product. We've got it threaded through and around, and goes down. You can see it's got nice tension. I did want to show you this pulley though. It's a lot of play in that shaft. That's a spicer, and it's a 6-speed. What I will probably do is, when this one goes out, I will just swap it out and put another one in, another rear end. I've got one, and it will continue to work famously. Now, since we're getting ready to drop this guy back in, this is the bar that engages the cutting deck. I'm going to go ahead and tuck it up out of the way so it won't be a problem, and get ready to slide that guy in. So we've got that finished up, and the belt went on easy, no problems. the deck, sharpen the blades on the deck, and you've seen me sharpen the blades before, so I didn't do anything like that. However, I did find there was a crack here and here. So what we're going to do is do a little bit more prep work on this guy, and then we're going to weld this up. That way, not going to have any problems out of it. This is the one I use for rough cutting. So, you know, I hit stumps, all kinds of stuff with it. It's just the way it is. But helmet's charging up. I'm going to get ready and weld it. Got a little DC inverter. Okay, guys, more to come, guys. I'll show you. We're back. That's the finished product. So, not a bad weld. It's getting better. It's better than my first videos. Don't watch them. Guys, now anyway, guys, we're back. Got the deck slid up under here, but I did want to show you one critical thing, one critical piece. This lever, this bar, make sure it is flipped over this way when you slide the deck under it. Because if it's not, you either have to take it off or slide that whole dang deck back out. And it's a pain in the butt to do it. So, I always make sure that guy is flipped over. Now, all I'm going to do is go through here and hook everything up. That's about it. Okay. Got it. The new drive belt on there, adjusted the brakes out, welded up the deck, and it's pretty much good to go for another season. About it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And thanks for everybody that's doing all the shares on Google. Plus, one thing I did want to mention, I have not forgotten about finishing up on the Murray Gator. It's just with work, there's so much going on to get ready for spring and spring planning and my work. So, the Murray Gator, here it sits. I still haven't gone and picked up the piece of plate yet. That's really all I lack. Maybe next weekend when I get back into Birmingham, I can get this thing finished up and we can get the chain situated on it. Now we're gone. Thanks for watching. Oh, I'll be damned. There's Edward. Damn cat.